Chapter 4, The Difference Between Spirituality and Religion. The spiritual journey is the unlearning of fear and prejudices and the acceptance of love back in our hearts. Love is the essential reality and our purpose on earth. To be consciously aware of it, to experience love in ourselves and others, is the meaning of life. Mary Ann Williamson. Spiritual journey personal to you. The first thing that we would like to say on this topic is that we believe everyone's spiritual journey is their own and personal to them. There are no requirements of belief. Some people practice religion, some believe in a higher power, some use karma as their higher power, some are agnostic, some are atheist, and some practice various kinds of spirituality. Letting the notion of God keep you from a better life. Far too often we have seen individuals' preconceived notions of religion and the word God keep them from a program of recovery. As stated, in this practice there is no requirement to believe anything. The only thing we ask is that you strive to find meaning in life. This is our definition of spirituality that we will discuss further in the next section. We believe that spirituality and religion are two separate concepts. Many practitioners have no issues with religion and practice a wide variety of them. We think that this is great too. The key concept of this practice is that everyone's spiritual journey is personal to them and in many cases is an ever-evolving journey based on our life experiences. The tragedy that we see far too often is a wall being built when certain terms are mentioned, and that is one of the many things that this practice seeks to eliminate. If you come into any situation with an open mind and an open heart, you are bound to have a unique experience as opposed to if you were to approach it from a different mindset. Because our practice has no requirement for anything other than the desire to find meaning in life, our definition of spirituality, we see little reason anyone could not approach the ideas laid out in this book with an open mind and open heart, leaving behind any prior negative notions to the term spirituality. Definition of spirituality. Let us first define the term spirituality. We define spirituality as the pursuit of finding meaning in life. We believe that we find life's meaning through our interactions, the emotions we express and the words we share with others. Furthermore, we discover meaning by being of service to others, our communities, our environment, and humanity at large. These principles are not just philosophical abstractions, they are cornerstones of karma recovery, vital elements that infuse life with purpose and significance. As discussed, our perspective aligns with an inclusive definition of spirituality, one that emphasizes connection, compassion, and a search for meaning. Spirituality in this context is not limited to religious practices but encompasses our relationship with ourselves, others, and the world around us. Research has shown that spiritual practices, including service to others, can enhance well-being and provide a sense of purpose. We believe that everyone's spiritual journey is unique to them. By embracing spirituality as a pursuit of life's meaning through empathy, service, and personal growth, we affirm that anyone can embark on this path. Whether or not it is connected to a specific religious tradition, this form of spirituality can be a guiding light, a source of strength, and a way to enrich life in profound ways. The difference between spirituality and religion. The way this practice distinguishes between spirituality and religion hinges on the source of the beliefs and values that are being embraced. Religion is generally characterized by a set of beliefs, rituals, and moral codes developed by a particular tradition, often guided by a specific theology or doctrine. These principles are shared among followers of that tradition and may be seen as external to the individual. In contrast, spirituality, as defined within this practice, pertains to a set of beliefs and values developed by the individual engaging in the spiritual journey. Spirituality emphasizes personal experience, inner growth, and a sense of connection with something greater than oneself. It's more fluid and flexible, allowing for an individualized exploration of meaning and purpose. The distinction between these two concepts reflects a broader trend in modern society, where spirituality is increasingly recognized as a personal and subjective experience that may or may not be tied to a specific religious tradition. This practice encourages readers to explore and cultivate our spiritual path in a manner that resonates with our unique experiences and aspirations, whether within or outside a religious framework. Why spirituality is important. Scientific research has increasingly demonstrated connections between spirituality and various aspects of well-being. Spiritual people often report higher levels of happiness and a greater sense of purpose in life. How could you not if your definition of spirituality is in fact to find meaning in life? Some studies have also found correlations between spiritual practices and higher cognitive abilities, better stress management, reduced tendency to engage in addictive behaviors, more satisfying marital relationships, improved physical health, and increased longevity, among other benefits. However, it is essential to recognize that these findings are often complex and the relationship between spirituality and well-being can vary widely depending on individual beliefs, practices, contexts, and interpretations of spirituality. With that said, the daily actions, steps, and recovery exercises contained within this practice and this book are specifically designed to elicit this positive outcome in your life. Moreover, the definition and measurement of spirituality can vary across different studies, contributing to diverse outcomes. That is why we have chosen such an open yet crucially important definition for spirituality in this practice. With this in mind, Karma Recovery offers an inclusive and individualized approach to spirituality. If you have not already embraced this concept, consider asking yourself, given our definition of spirituality as a personal quest for meaning in life, are you open to exploring this path? Are you willing to embark on a journey that might enrich your life in ways you might not have previously considered? Are you willing to find true meaning in life? If your answer is yes, you have in fact embraced spirituality. The science behind spirituality. Researchers have uncovered that to cultivate a sense of meaning and purpose in life, our spirituality must be personal and rooted in our unique experiences, observations, beliefs, thoughts, and feelings. This means that our connection to the spiritual aspects of existence must stem from our own authentic selves, rather than being imposed by external influences or dogma. Evidence supports the notion that developing personal spirituality can be enhanced through specific practices and attitudes. According to research findings, these include setting goals for the future. Having a clear vision and targets for personal growth and spiritual exploration provides direction and motivation. Actively researching spiritual ideas, engaging with different philosophies, reading spiritual texts, and exploring various traditions can enrich our understanding and inspire personal beliefs. Desire for self-discovery, an intrinsic curiosity about one's inner life, a commitment to introspection and self-awareness of oneself can foster a more profound spiritual connection. Participation in a supportive community, being part of a community or group where we can openly share, discuss and reflect on our spiritual ideas and beliefs creates a nurturing environment for growth. Altruistically motivated actions, engaging regularly in actions driven by compassion, empathy, and the desire to contribute positively to others' lives brings fulfillment and aligns with many spiritual philosophies. By consciously incorporating these principles into our daily lives, we create an ongoing practice of personal spiritual development. This journey of exploration and self-realization is not only fulfilling but can also enhance our overall well-being, relationships, and sense of purpose in life. Recommendations for developing your personal spirituality. 2 resources we would recommend for developing your own idea of spirituality are YouTube and Meetup. Watching videos and interacting with others to share ideas will help you in many different areas of your recovery. YouTube.com. There are a seemingly never-ending number of videos on YouTube discussing spirituality. A good place to start may be the search term TED Talk Spirituality. Meetup.com. There are almost certainly meetups, in person and online, of like-minded people talking about ideas related to spirituality. This is also a wonderful way to meet new, hopefully like-minded people. There is an entire category of meetups specifically relating to spirituality. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Pierre Teilhard Chardin.